Hello everyone, welcome to Graphics Resource Tutorial of the Week. I am Deja Vu, and today we are presenting Red Clown and this amazing cyborg tag. Um, Big thanks to Red for allowing us to feature his signature. Big thanks. Um, what I'm going to be doing really quick is just kind of breaking this down into sections. The reason being that this is a 60 layer PSD, which is quite large, and it's not your typical 20 or 30 layer signature, but in fact it's double that amount. So what I did is I went ahead and grouped everything into sections, and so that way it'd give us enough time to kind of go through everything without losing any part of the tutorial. Okay, so with that being said, let me just go ahead and jump right into it. Um, Again, this is our finished result here. Let me go ahead and uncheck these top layers here and get right down to the very bottom of this. Alright, so we start off with the 400, 200 vertical picks filled with black, and he's got two different types of wallpapers here, and that way he could basically get both of the wallpapers and the components he wanted. Set the top layer to lighten, so that way you can see he kind of got a little bit of both of them on there. Our first group that we have here are C4Ds, and again everything is grouped together because it'd just be too long if I try to explain layer by layer. So anyhow, as you can see, he's got 6 different PSDs in here, and they all vary shapes and sizes. Again, it's all preference. Red felt that it would add that much more into his signature. Um, and they're all kind of sporadic right now, colors, but the blending later on will kind of remedy that. Alright, so he starts off with his main render, which is this cool looking humanoid chick. He duplicated that and kind of did a little smudge at the top of her hair just to give her a little extra spice on there, so to speak. Um, Without it, it's just kind of flat on there, so he figured he'd add a little extra flow on it. A group of wallpapers here, and I labeled it wallpapers because basically Red took one specific wallpaper and made a about 9 different layers from that one specific wallpaper, and erased out parts that he wanted to use and just sporadically put them all over the render to kind of again help give that nice robotic sci-fi look that he was trying to achieve. At the same time, he went and added this cool little splash on here and put a little bevel and emboss to kind of give it a little extra dimension between the render and the foreground itself. And this group here, as you can see, um, the tone actually kind of starts combining everything in terms of the colors of the bright red and the chrome look. So you can see he's got 7 different maps and gradients on there. Okay, and so moving along, as you can see, on the next couple of layers, he added a light source because you can tell in the render there's some strong lighting between the shoulder and the eye area, as well as some highlights that are on the hair. So what he did was add a couple of different light sources, and that way it kind of pulled and combined everything together. Some extra lighting added on here. A few layers of topaz. Again, he just this is an option, but he wanted to clean it up a little more and give it that little extra clean look to it. Again, another series of maps and layers between the topaz. Okay, so the next couple of layers here are just some darkening up to set up for his fonts. As you can see here, he used a couple of extra little font brushes and dropped those in there, and then set up his main text. So you can see he left a nice little space here to help keep everything nice and centered. All right, and then he pulled it all together, applied image, added on some borders, and voila, there you have it. Red Clown and his gorgeous cyborg tag. Until next week, I'm Deja Vu. Thanks for listening. I hope you learned something. Until then, see ya.